What's up, you guys? So, more information is being revealed about what went on when Jamie Foxx suffered a medical emergency that almost took his life earlier this month. Radar Online spoke to a source who said doctors worked feverishly to revive Jamie Foxx, and he was in critical condition for several days. So, even though Jamie Foxx's family did not reveal the seriousness of his situation, it was very serious and he was touch and go. That was a quote, touch and go, for several days. Radar Online reports Jamie was rushed to an Atlanta hospital on April 11th after falling deathly ill while shooting the movie Back in Action with Cameron Diaz and Glenn Close. A source said Jamie suffered a serious medical episode and needed immediate attention. They said it was touch and go for days with him and he had to be revived. He is very lucky to be alive. Other sources said the desperate emergency room physicians likely saved his life. The source said, quote, "He's very lucky he got the treatment he did." And sources have suggested that the situation was much more serious than what the family had disclosed, with Jamie Foxx being hospitalized for over a week. One thing they mentioned that seemed to make the emergency situation even more urgent is that Jamie Foxx has an underlying health condition. They say Jamie Foxx suffers from high blood pressure. One of the sources told Radar Online, Jamie suffers from high blood pressure, which doctors say can cause clots in the brain leading to a stroke. Doctors believe this was a long time coming, and really, if they hadn't acted fast, Jamie might well have been a goner. Those are their words, that Jamie Foxx was almost a goner and could have lost his life if it weren't for the doctors that were able to revive him. Another source spoke about the stress and tension on the set of the movie that Jamie was filming, and even said that Jamie had a meltdown and blew up on set before eventually collapsing. They said Jamie reportedly suffered an absolute meltdown during production, which is in England. They said he went ballistic on several members of the crew, which led to the firing of two directors. Two directors were fired, and his own driver was fired. And drama on the set reportedly ran so high that the tense atmosphere led Cameron Diaz to rethink her return to acting after she had been gone for 9 years. The source said Jamie has absolutely been troubled throughout the shoot. He wasn't fun to be around, especially for Cameron, but now there seems to have been a good reason for it. So it seems between his high blood pressure, which can lead to stroke, and the stress on the set, Jamie Foxx may have suffered a stroke that caused him to be touch and go for several days. And I know that was hard for his family. I did another video about his two daughters, one of whom is 29 and the other is just 13. So I'm praying for them, and I'm glad doctors were able to save their father. That would have been a real tragedy had Jamie Foxx's life not been saved. Jamie Foxx is only 55 years old, and so it's way too soon for him to go. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about now hearing that Jamie Foxx's life was touch and go for several days after his initial medical emergency. And send your prayers, well wishes, positive energy to Jamie and everyone suffering with health emergencies right now. We talk about celebrities and well-known people on this channel, but in reality, a lot of us suffer with health conditions like Jamie. I read a statistic today that possibly 40% of Black people suffer from high blood pressure, and a lot of us just don't know it. So make sure y'all get checked out and stay on top of your health. Toni Braxton just had a health scare recently where she could have lost her life too. And part of the reason had to do with her not going for her routine testing and staying on top of her health. So I hope, if anything, this tragedy with Jamie Foxx can inspire people to stay on top of their health. Go to the doctor, take the test, and make the lifestyle adjustments you need to make sure you live a long life.